So greetings one and all, how's everyone doing? I hope well. It was my birthday recently and my buddy Alan had sent me a interesting little product. Sent me a tripod, which I've never used before. So here she is. So it just screws together. Pretty simply, it's got one of those little ends here for these legs to screw into. I just realized I forgot to weigh the whole thing. There you go. That's the tripod. Alright, so the chain goes through the top here and it connects to a carabiner. Actually, there's one on each side, one for the pot, one for the hook. But I was thinking that fiddling with the carabiner while this thing is hot or my food is on the boil or would be kind of troublesome. As you can see, it's, you know, it takes a bit to get it off. So what I decided to do, I went by Home Depot and picked up a cotter pin to simply go through the hook. So if I need to adjust it, I can just simply pull the pin, lift up, chain, stick the pin back in. Easy. Or just pull the pin out, drop the pot back down, just like that. So I got 3 of them, just in case. And I also threw in 4 S hooks. I can hang the pot from and lift it. Also, I brought out a little leather pouch. And again from Home Depot. And I picked up 4 lengths of chain, which as I'm looking at this now are going to be way too long. Basically the idea was yeah, there's going to be way, I'm going to have to do a lot of cutting to get those, well, maybe not. I realized I left the grill in the bag, so I'll go get it. Okay, so I had this grill I bought from the Asian market. The idea was I may not need a fourth one on here. So that's what I was thinking, except these are way too long. I'm going to have to do half of this. So, otherwise I won't be able to adjust it up and down. So I was thinking I could set like something on here while it cooked. Like maybe a piece of meat. Maybe some sausage, or maybe even a canteen for Canteen Cup Tuesdays. So that's that. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to just use the length and modify the chains at home. Stuff still seems a little bit green. It's amazing. Dry for like months. No, like 20 some days. Alrighty, I think I've got ready to rock. I've got my water and a shovel in case things get out of hand. Which I doubt, because I'm going to keep it small, but there is a breeze going. I got my fuel, which oddly enough, when I did my camping on the cheap, I actually left firewood, and I recall I said something along the lines of, I'll leave some wood for the next person. Well, no one had been there, so ironically, that next person turned out to be me. I had a small pile of little stuff, and then I got my twig bundle right here, ready to rock. Twig bundle. I've done this in many videos. I just like it because it works. You know, it's not complicated. I don't have to do any fancy fire starting anything. I just have to light the twigs, and I hit the ground running. And I'm gonna use a big lighter again. I've got a real big bundle. There we go. There you go. Couldn't be any easier, really. I got my M&M container, and I put some reflective tape around it. Thanks, Mr. Wind. And thanks, Mr. Flame. Wow. Stick. Probably more than enough. Some piece on here, some piece on here. Little one on. There we go. Sticks out of the way. Clean up the mess. Nice. Got my tripod ready to roll. I'm gonna let it burn down just a bit. Excuse me. Nice and dry. It's interesting how the wind blows from this direction suddenly, or the wind was going this way, but now it's going this way. Of course, with conditions being like they are, it is imperative that I not walk away at all. About as big a fire as I want to make. It's kicking off a lot of good heat. A nice big ring of fire, which is already pre-established. Keeping it small. The website said that fire level was moderate to high, so I'm just going to treat it as if it were high. There we go. Keep it all contained. Nothing too large. I'm just building up coals right now to cook with, so. There we go. I still have little stuff to go on, and the larger fuel. Sweet. Alright, so our cooking vessel today. Everything just wants to slide off the stump today. Good grief. Going to be the Snow Peak Kettle 1 because it has the bail on it. And today's lunch is going to be got this from my brother Mike. Thank you, brother. You light my fire lunchbox, which I cannot see the viewfinder. So there you go. Got the rubber band around it. Today's lunch is going to be also from Mike, the Nor pasta side butter flavor. And while I'm not a big fan, I'm going to throw in some Spam as well. Now this is not the one that Mike gave me. This is actually one that another one of my subscribers gave me. But I wanted to rotate this first and use it up before the butter side, or before I use his Spam. So I'm actually using two gifts. So thank you both. So, let's see, calls for 2 cups of water. I got my handy measuring cup. Deal. The fires. I got some floaties in there. Oh well, floaties never hurt anybody. Wow, it's a little fire, but man, it's kicking off some heat. So, lower this down a bit. So I can get pot on. Oh, something I just realized with the cotter pin, I can actually loop it through a couple of times here and get it out of the way. I hope you could see that. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. See how I just sort of looped it around the pin. So let's get her over the fire. I'm a little disappointed about the chain's not working out, but I didn't pre-measure it, so there we go. I'm gonna have to bring it closer to the fire, I think, to get it boiling. Sorry, I got a tripod. So let's see how well the cotter pin works. Good. Oh yeah, that works really well. I guess you couldn't see that. Damn. So I'll just do it again. So I just lift it up slightly. I can lift up and down and just simply slide the pin through. So there we go. I might throw a little bit more fuel on, but we'll see. Kind of doubt it though. Bring it around. Sunshine is wreaking havoc today. So let's I'm gonna go grab the rest of my stuff while I wait for it to boil, and I'll almost forgot my margarine, or in this case, a little bit of olive oil. Lid so it will boil faster. You might get it down a little closer. Oh! Wow. Okay, that's going in video. Damn. Round 2. Jeez Louise. Well, damn it. Alright, well, accidents happen, so just glad I didn't have my food in there. Dang. But I guess we repeat the process. Maybe that's why they used the carabiner on top. I'm just glad I had plenty of water with me. Alright. Try that again. Dang. Okay. Now, where? Okay, so two things I'm going to do immediately. I'm going to put the small carabiner, which naturally has to be at the bottom. Where is it? Which I can't find now. Okay, what do I do with it? Yep, here it is. So the small carabiner is going back on top, the very last link, as a catch in case I do that again. That way it'll hit the carabiner and then not come off. Damn. Little one link. That sucked. But hey, you know, keeping it real. So yeah, definitely keep the carabiner on. Jeez Louise. I'm just glad I didn't lose my food that way. That would have sucked. More olive oil. There we go. Okay, try that round 2. Yeah, talk about tempting fate a little bit there. Jeez. Bit of a learning curve, but I think I'll nail it eventually. Got that swinging going. Whew. It scared me a little. Something I noticed was kind of cool is the weight of the pot will hold my titanium spork down perfectly. I just gotta be careful to lift. But I don't have to go searching around for my spoon now. Or, excuse me, my spork. Thought that was kind of cool. Let's zoom on down to the pot and see how the bubbles are looking. See if we're bubbling. I saw some bubbles a moment ago, so let's see if we're ready. Oh, we are ready to stir in the goodness. So, stir in the noodles. Okay. Just want to make sure I can steady the pot while I stir. There we go. There we go. I lowered it back down so I can bring it back to a boil, then I'll raise it back up again. And I noticed something else too. The carabiner, well, I took it off initially, does two things. One, it acts as a stopper that keeps it from dropping all the way down, but it also gives you something to grab onto so you can lift your pin up. So, and when the chain is long, I can just simply hang it on the end. So when it comes back to a boil, when I bring it back to a boil, I'm gonna lower it. I'm gonna bring it back up so it'll be medium heat. So there we go. That's a great spot for your sport. Totally dig that. Well, I have to say, I'm very pleased with the tripod. Thank you, Alan, my brother from another mother. Worked great. Cotter pin worked really well. It was like 80 cents for 3 of them at Home Depot. Of course, I keep all little things in a pill bottle. Carabiner I'm going to leave on there. Got crap everywhere. These 4 S-hooks, I got a pack of 4 Home Depot as well, and they were about $1.18, I think. And I've already dropped them a few times, so you know, FYI. And no problem with the tripod at all. It worked really well. You'll be seeing this again for sure. You just disassemble it, which is just super easy. He was telling me to get some 3-in-1 oil or lube for the joints, but I didn't have any problem with them, so it doesn't mean I can't still get some. And actually I had almost a tragedy because I was doing a live video and I was talking about the tripod here, and then I actually screwed two of the legs together. And I set them down on the floor next to my desk, and I had it sitting there, and I was vacuuming, and I noticed it. I'm like, oh God, that would have sucked if I'd left it at home. Okay. So everything just goes back in the bag. As I stumble to get everything back in the bag. There. I want to keep the actually I'll put this in the container. Man, gotta love these pill bottles. Just great containers. There you go, all wrapped up. And the light my fire bowl worked really well. I can also throw all my my trash in here too, because I'm just going to throw it away when I get home. So, lid to my milk kettle I can throw in there. It's a bit of a chore getting the lid on, but there we go. So that's the lid. And it comes with this rubber band, tri rubber thing, whatever it's called. So I can keep all my stuff contained. And the pot came out somewhat clean. I could dip it in the river and wash it out, but I'm not going to. Yeah, totally money. Tripod worked killer. Good stuff. I just love to douse the fire before I can go, which I'm letting it burn down, so it's not an issue. By the time I get everything loaded up in the car, it should be ready for dousing. And the last two things I'll bring out is the empty water jugs. Although let's throw it back in the back of my truck. I probably won't need to shovel at all, so I think I should be able to get the fire out with about a gallon and a half. Because I actually ended up using a half gallon of water, washing the damn lid off over and over because I kept dropping it in the ashes. So, what you gonna do? So yeah, guess I'll start packing up. It's still kind of early, but I gotta work tonight, so. All right, I think the fire's burned down enough to douse it. I got a little bit more than half a gallon. Well, you can literally see the pool of water. Of course, it's, you know, soaking into the ground, but I guess you can still see some on top. So, you can actually see the water still. Now it's still a little warm because there are still some rocks like right here that are on the top. So I'd say that was successfully extinguished though. So there's no more coals. It's just the heat from the rocks that are, you know, making it steam from all the water. So there we go, one extinguished campfire. And of course, my little pokey stick. Take that. Wet coals. Actually, I'll just leave it hanging like that on the rocks. I'd say that was officially put out. So, and of course, as always, I leave wood behind. Oh well. It's not like I needed a lot for today anyway, so I'm not spending the night since I work tonight, so. Well, just about all packed up except for the water bottles, the chair, and my camera, so basically one more trip to the car and I'm good to go. Fire's out, car's all packed, well, truck's all packed. So as always, I appreciate you watching. I hope to catch you on the next one. See ya.